Hey folks, this is Dave Gleason again coming at you with a little video. Again, Midsummer here. So I want to talk about mid to end summer programming for younger athletes. So I'm going to exclude our high school athletes right now because your high school athletes, especially the ones that have decided they're going to start to specialize a little bit, your juniors and seniors hopefully especially, you may be doing some different things with those kids. 6 to 13 years old, what do we do midsummer? I want to approach this quickly in two ways. One is the nuts and bolts of your actual programming. Think of it this way, don't change anything. Right? They need a lot of general fitness, a lot of general athletic conditioning, movement capability training, movement efficiency training. Don't necessarily change things because you're in the middle of the summer. Do what you do. Do what's optimal for your kids. So do you have a great warm-up in there? Do you have everything from some introductory foam rolling techniques? Do you have muscle activation, active range of motion? Do you have general prep? Do you throw in definitely coordination training, agility, balance, reactivity, rhythm, and the list goes on there? Do you have systemic strength training for this group? And do you have cooperation and gameplay? There are your elements that should be infused in there. There's your kind of your template. Now take all the skills and drills and everything that we talk about, all the activities and exercises, and start to plug into those categories. That should be ongoing. Now you can cycle your workouts a little bit, cycle the programming for this age group, especially if you have a long-term athletic development program set up, so that kids are with you long enough to try to actually groove some great patterns with some specific movements, and then change it over. We do that especially with our advanced 10 to 13s. 6 to 13 for general fitness, we're going to change that up quite a bit because they need it. Here's the other thing I want to just briefly mention is your marketing and your lead generation. A lot of people that I talk to will say, well, I'm not going to do anything from now until the end of the summer because they only have 3 weeks, 2 weeks till tryouts start, and shame on them. They should have been here 3 months, 6 months ago. Albeit true, especially from a physiological standpoint, so they can actually get something done. Would you rather have a child under your care that you can serve and help for a month and get them acquainted with your programming, get them ingrained into your culture, so if they have to take the fall off because of soccer, football, what have you, they're right back in your program at the end of that season? Or would you rather just put your hands up and say, well, no, all we sell is 3, 6, 12-month contracts? Something to think about. Something to think about. Get them in, even if it's a month. We're selling a 1 month right now, trying to get kids in 8 to 10 sessions, because I know you're going to get phone calls. Richie's going to be trying out for soccer. He just decided, what do you have? Well, there's 2 weeks to tryouts. Do we say no? Or do we at least help that kid clean up some movement patterns before they go into tryouts? I think that's the route that we should go, and I think that's the route you should go. It's in the best interest of the people that we serve. Remember, it's not about us, it's about them. So I hope those two things get you thinking about what you're going to do midsummer, especially if you're in the East Coast, especially the Northeast. I know in the Western states, your school is a little bit augmented because it's so darn hot out there. My friends in Arizona know what I'm talking about. So anyway, take this back with you and do the right things for the kids that you serve. It's about them. Thanks so much, and we'll see you soon.